Going on YouTube, Mike, aka Madness DFS with the SHARPAPP DFS Army on Twitter and in Discord, back with another NFL Prize Picks video. We got Sunday Night Football on deck. The Giants on prime time again. What is it soon enough to flex them out? They are terrible. No Daniel Jones in this game. Tyrod Taylor is going to get the start. God, Bills and Giants. It should be a slaughter. Giants are terrible. The board is looking a little thin right now. We're waiting on a bunch of injury news. What the hell was that? Injury news from the Giants. Saquon, Wandale, Darren Waller, bunch of guys still questionable. But we're going to use the Proptimizer and some of the tools over at SHARPAPP to help us find at least a little bit of value to get this Sunday night props moving a little bit. We got to get some plays in there. Before we jump into there, we're going to jump in the Discord. Thursday night football treated us very well. Prize picks ended up going 4-3. They weren't all football. I did drop some MLB postseason, which I will have some in the Discord come tomorrow. I think we have game 1 tomorrow. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Sky Moore went under his 27.5 receiving yards. Like I said, I just don't think the Chiefs think he's that good. I don't think he's that good. Rashee Rice is probably their best receiver right now. He went over. Marvin Mims, who knows what the hell the Broncos are doing with him. He got like 12 snaps. Hopefully they trade Sutton or Judy, get that man some more snaps. Strider went over his 4.5 hits allowed, basically cost them that game. Cunha Harper didn't do much, but then Russell Wilson saved us with his rushing attempt. So overall, pretty good Thursday night. And then Flex Friday treated us pretty well as well. Had a couple of pushes in there, but turned $20 into $30. So you'll take that every day of the week. If you're not already in our Discord, I'll leave a link in the description. Come get signed up. You're getting access not only to the tools on our site, such as the Proptimizer and the Top Props tool, but you get access to Anthony's Sharp Report that he's dropping multiple times per day. Shows you where the sharp money's at. Shows you where the whale plays are at. Show you where the best model plays are at and what the sportsbook needs to win, basically. The fade plays. So make sure you're in there checking that out. We drop a Sharp Report video every day as well. Sniper's dropping that over on the YouTube channel. So go check that out. Like I said, there is so much content on the Sharp app. Make sure you're with us. Any sport you can imagine. We got NBA preseason right now, postseason MLB, NFL, college football, NHL, college basketball is around the corner, NBA is around the corner. Jump in. It is prime time sports season. So make sure you're in there. Like I said, I will leave a link in the description with a little discount code in there. So make sure you use that link. I believe it gets you like $25 off the subscription. So go take advantage of that. And then if you're not already in Prize Picks, you see the promo code on your screen, promo code SHARP, SHARP. They're going to match your first deposit up to $100, giving you a free $100. If somebody came up to the street and said, hey, we're going to give you $100. You give me $100, I'm going to give you $200. You're taking that every day of the week. So make sure you're using that. I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. Let's jump into the plays. Like I said, the board is pretty tight right now. So we're going to use the Proptimizer to help us out a little bit. I've got it sorted by Giants Buffalo here. We're going to jump into the first play. We're going to the top play on the board. Josh Allen, total rushing yards over 26.5. Let's get him pulled in here. There isn't a ton of value on this slate, like I said, but there is going to be more once we get that Giant injury news. But first of all, we're going 26.5 yards. Like I said, it's the top play in the Proptimizer tool. The book likes it to go over at 27, almost 28 yards, and the Sharp app has it at almost 36 yards. So getting good value at 26.5. The Giants were a top 10 matchup for rushing quarterbacks last season, and their defense certainly hasn't gotten any better. Josh Allen is top 10 in rushing among quarterbacks this season. He's attempted the 11th most carries among quarterbacks as well. He averaged about 47.6 rush yards per game last year. Came down a little bit this season, but smaller sample size. So I like the over on Josh Allen, 26.5 rushing yards. Next up, Stephon Diggs. This one's a little scary because he's been really good, but we're going under 84.5 receiving yards. Again, going to the Proptimizer. When there's no value, this is where I go. It's easy as you pull. There's a mobile version. You pull up the app. it sorts it from best plays to worst plays. So just hop in there, take advantage of it. Stephon Diggs, the books like him at about 82.5. That's where the prop is on most books. So the 84.5 is a little high in Prize Picks. The Sharp app has him projected under 82 as well. So getting some value at 84.5. The Giants have done a pretty decent job limiting opposing receivers. About 145 receiving yards per game to opposing wideouts this season. And I just don't think the Bills are going to need to force it to Diggs in this one. Their defense can certainly stop Tyrod Taylor. There's other weapons in this offense. And we've seen it already this year. Against the Cowboys, the Giants allowed leading receiver CeeDee Lamb 77 yards. Against the Cardinals, leading receiver Michael Wilson 56 yards. The Niners, Debo killed them, had 129 yards. Seahawks, leading receiver Tyler Lockett 54 yards. Kept DK Metcalf in check in that game as well. And then the Dolphins, Tyreek killed them. Tyreek kills everybody, so I'm not looking too much into that one. But like the under here on 84.5 for Stephon Diggs. And finally, we got to get a Giants play in there. There's pretty much nothing out there. It's pretty bad. But like I said, once we get those injury news on Saquon, Wan'Dale, Waller, there will be more opening up. But we're going to go Darius Slayton over 25.5 receiving yards here. Gone over this number in 3 of his last 4, at least 4 targets in 4 of his 5 games this season. And then if we look him up in the Proptimizer, Darius Slayton, slight value here. The book is right there at 25.5, and then we've got him at 30. So I like going over 25.5. Like I said, isn't a whole lot of value on the Giants right now, but that will open up. So make sure you're in the Discord. I'll be dropping more plays once they do open up, once we get injury news. And I'll be dropping more plays in the morning for some more NFL. I just dropped this on Twitter as well. Bo Nix. The Proptimizer is telling you where the value is. The books and Sleeper and Underdog all had him around 276. Prize Picks is at 292. This is going to show you where that discrepancy is. So we're hammering the under on 292. That game's going on right now. So last time I checked, he had about 32 yards. But make sure you're keeping an eye out on these plays. I drop them in the Discord, the Sharp app, and the Proptimizer is always loading them in. So that updates constantly. So you don't need to worry about hitting refresh and all that kind of stuff. So with that said, make sure you hit like, hit subscribe on the video. It helps us grow the channel, helps us give you as much free content as we possibly can. Go check out the Sharp report that Anthony's dropping, that Sniper's doing recaps. Check those videos out. They're great. They are phenomenal. And then check out the other YouTube videos we have on the channel as well. With that said, I'll see you in the Discord. Let's go shoot the shit in there. Let's win some money in what do we got? Week 6? It's hard to believe it's week 6 already. But with that said, let's have a great week 6. We will catch you guys on Monday for some Monday Night Football. Peace.